なんか誰がま食べてる見えない。
ちょっと上げてみる。大きい大きい。
わ、大きい。If you look at the meat of the sea bream, you can see it's almost see-through. いただきます。Hey guys, it's Cat the Cat. Greetings from Shibuya. What's Japan's most famous food abroad? You know it, it's sushi. And it's loved because of the chefs and because of the high fresh quality of the fish. And what is better than super fresh fish? I know, fish that you just fished yourself a couple of minutes before. And there's a place where you can do that. Oh, こんにちは。カティキャットです。よろしくお願いします。あ、すごいですね。もう目の前に船がすごい。あ、はい、じゃあ自己紹介お願いします。
はい、サトルです。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします、サトルさん。はい、じゃあ今日はどうしますか？
そしたら船の方にご案内させていただいてもいいですか？はい、では行きます。こちらへどうぞ。はい、ご予約のお客様ご来店です。階段お気をつけください。
Wow!
では本日は所沢店にご来店ありがとうございます。はい、ではお魚釣りの説明させていただきます。当店なんですけれども、船の周りに大きな生簀があります。はい、では大きな生簀にはタイとシマアジというお魚が2種類あります。一応大きい細く赤いのがタイで、シマアジはグレー色っていう風な見分け方でやってもらえればと思います。
タイはめでたいのタイですよね。
そう、めでたいのタイです。
日本人的に結構お祝いに使ったりとか。
そうですね。めでたい時とか、そういう時とかにも出したりもしますね。
Dao is a famous restaurant in Japan, and unlike any other, it has a boat inside the restaurant. And the fish you can see, all of those you can catch. And here's some tips how to do that. First of all, you can catch any fish, and the price depends on which fish you get. So that adds a little bit to the thrill, in my opinion. Also, once the fish is caught, they will prepare it for you. You can choose if you want to have the traditional sashimi, the raw fish, you can have it fried, grilled, or marinated in butter, and more. You rent the fishing rod together with the bait, the line, and the hook for 110 yen, and the staff will help you set it all up. So even for beginners, it's totally fine. If you have any questions, the staff is willing to help you out.
最後だけ注意事項お願いいいですか？一度釣ったお魚、逃がすことができません。お魚弱ってしまうのと、釣れなくなってしまいますので、ご遠慮いただいてます。店内、どこでも移動できるので、移動される際はマスク着用と、アルコールがテーブルに置いております。テーブルとか行っていただくとありますので、やるときやめるときやっていただけると助かります。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。で、海外見てる人が気になると思うんですけど、なんでしゃがんでるんですか？
はい、なんでしゃがんでるかっていうとですね、私がお客様から上の立場に立つと、目線が上になってお客さん見上げてしまいますね。下からやると目線が同じか下に見れるので、お客様も見やすい。見上げると首疲れてしまったりもしますので、やっぱりそこが大事なので、しゃがんで接客させていただいてます。
いわゆるその日本のおもてなし。
そうですね、おもてなしです。おもてなしです。ありがとうございます。
よし、後ろで応援してくれてる。よし、OK、じゃあ、Let's go。なんかヒントありますか？
ヒント、まず一回落としてみないとわからないので、落としてみましょう。
OK。おー、Can you see that little shrimp? Little shrimp。
来た、来た、もうちょっと、もうちょっと口の中に入れたら
あー、なんか誰がま食べてる見えない。
ちょっと上げてみる。大きい大きい。
わ、すげえ大きい大きい超大きい。ありがとうございます。パーティーさんがトイレットに顔を描いてください。それでは皆さんと一緒によー。And you don't know which one you're getting, so it's kind of thrilling. Are you gonna get the expensive one? Are you gonna get a sea bass? You don't know, so let's give it a go. Oh, who's gonna, Okay, sea grasses are looking. Lower. Oh, shit! That was a big one, damn it! Today my catch were 2 sea breams, and those are actually saltwater fish, which means you would actually have to take a boat out into the ocean to catch them in real life, and you can experience that one from the safety of the restaurant. That feels amazing! The little celebration you get for fishing a fish, you feel like the king of the world for a moment. So that's definitely a lot of fun. Kids love it, and sometimes grown-ups are like, I don't need the big celebration, but I need the big celebration, and I'm sure you do too. Now it's time to tell the chef how you would like to have your fish prepared. I opted for sashimi, the famous Japanese raw fish, and also have half of the fish fried in butter and 1 fish in whole fried like karage. Oh, look at that! No idea.
はい、当店の名物塩釜焼きです。こちら火が消えましたらトンカチでポンと叩いていただいて割ってください。
ちょっと what is this? I have no idea. This is so cool. Isn't the shape of the fish and it's covered in salt and it's a special celebration meal here in Japan, so I've never tried this. Ooh, okay. Yo! Oh! What fish is underneath it? Tai kana? Tai desu ka? It's a sea bream! Woo! Here's my hint. If you are having fish and different types of fish, start with the flavor that is the finest and then go up to the strong flavors. So first of all, they have different types of soy sauce here. So this one here is from Kyushu, that is said to be a little bit sweeter, which is said to go well with the sea bream. Also, one thing in Japan, people say itadakimasu before they eat, which means you're showing your gratefulness for receiving something, for the person who prepared it, but also for the life that you're receiving. And since we have been taken lives, that sounds a bit rough, but it is life that we are able to receive, so show some gratefulness for that. Itadakimasu. If you look at the meat of the sea bream, you can see it's almost see-through. That's because it is so fresh. Now, usually when you eat fish, and even if you eat it raw, the meat will look slightly white because it's been a couple of days since it's been fished. But since this is so fresh, it's see-through. Everyone has their own type that they like, but I think this is super unique to actually eat fish as this fresh. It's actually going to be my very first time, so... Itadakimasu. Oh, that is, it's like so soft on your tongue, but then the soy sauce goes perfectly with it, but also it has like an interesting bite. It's a very, very refined taste. If raw fish is too adventurous for you, I had the second half of the fish grilled in butter. Sea bream has a light kind of flavor, so it matches with mushrooms and onions perfectly. Yum! And then karage, deep fried fish. Yes, this is going wild. It's the perfect combo of crispy outside and soft inside. And because it has been fried in, and you can even eat the fins because it is deep fried. It's edible too. Crunchy. This one is called shiogama yaki, and the fish is covered in a salt meringue and baked in an oven. So the fish fillet is baked inside and never loses its flavor and taste. Look at this! The fish meat is so shiny. We got the okay, we're allowed to fish the expensive one. I think one of them is like $100 or more? Okay. Hello. Ah! Oh my god, it's so big! Ah! これで動くね。あ！あ！やっぱり動いた。Alright, so I got my isa ebi, my special isa ebi here prepared. This is the raw part, and this one is the boiled part. So you can actually ask them how you want to have it prepared. If you don't like it raw, you don't have to have it raw. Just tell the chef. Okay, get some wasabi on here. Whoa, oh my gosh. Itadakimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Itadakimasu. It's so sweet! And has a bite I've never experienced in any food before. Wow! The director and I demolished this gorgeous feast, and guess what? In Japan, nothing is wasted. The life is valued, and each and every item can be used for something else or something more. For example,
タイのあら汁でございます。
さっきのタイで。
そうです。それからこちらが先ほどの伊勢海老のあら汁でございます。
本当に全部使ってますね。
本当にもう全部出汁も全部出てますので。
It's because it's not just the meat being used, but also the shell and everything. The extract of the lobster is like all in that miso soup, which gives a really rich, strong flavor. Wow. That is so gentle. It's just what you want at the end of a good meal to close up the stomach, celebrate the end of a wonderful feast, and that's exactly what these ones are. Gotsou-sama deshita! Thanks for the feast! It feels more like I went to an amusement park than to a restaurant. Oh, so much fun! Zawo was such a fun, tasty, and interesting experience. I learned today again about the Japanese meaning of the word itadakimasu that Japanese say before food. You eat life, you receive life in order to extend your life. And Japanese people express that gratitude before every meal. Some families come here with their kids to teach them about the nature of life and the food chain in a fun way. In our modern times, we can get disconnected to what is on our plate, but this way, you'll learn to be even more aware and grateful. Through active participation, sound, texture, unique tastes, and a lot of fun, you get to have a truly unique experience. ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
ごちそうさまでした。
ありがとうございます。お気をつけて。またお待ちしております。
ありがとうございます。Alright guys, Zawo has different locations all across Japan, and there's actually one here in Shibuya too. We had a lot of fun, guys. Don't forget we have more videos on really interesting Japan content here from Tokyo. So if you love Japan and you want to come here, be sure to check the next video out and be subscribed to Ask Japanese. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you soon for more stuff here from Japan. Bye!